So what is good, YouTube? It's your boy LegendaryEA, and we are back here for another rebuild, and today we're going to be doing it with the Phoenix Suns. So if you guys enjoy the rebuilds, make sure to go ahead and like it up and subscribe. We are back on that grind. Let me know who we should be rebuilding next and which rebuilding challenges we should be doing. Let me know in the comment section below, and make sure to go ahead and smash that like button. Let's aim for 200 likes for another rebuild, guys, and make sure to go ahead and share the video so that the channel can grow. And follow me on Twitter at LegendaryEA. But of course, we got the Phoenix Suns here. If you guys didn't know, I did a series with them in 2K18. They got Devin Booker, who in real life is out with a broken hand. I think his right hand is broken. I'm not sure. Wrist, hand. Regardless, he is footing the cast, and he's getting a lot better with his left hand. Then we got TJ Warren, Deandre Ayton, who had a great debut in the preseason, Trevor Ariza, Josh Jackson, Tyson Chandler, and Ryan Anderson. I mean, they got some pretty good pieces. Some pieces that I actually like. Mikal Bridges, he's nice. Elie Okobo is pretty nice too, and so is Anthony Melton. So we got a lot of good signs on this team. But for the most part, I mean, we still got our pick, right? Yeah. I'm gonna keep this thing a whole buck with you. This is not a 1-year rebuild. This is more a 2 or a 3-year rebuild in general. Because what I'm trying to do with this team is get another top draft pick. I'm trying to add another piece. Even though I think for the most part we are good at every single position, I still want depth. And why on earth would I not tank one more season and just let all these young guys develop as well? I mean, that's what we honestly might as well do. We honestly might as well run a lineup where all these young guys develop, they all get better at their craft, and we lose games. And then we take our high draft pick, we either draft a player or we trade it away for another all-star. So let me know what you guys think about that, guys. And if you guys want me to do a realistic one with the Phoenix Suns, let me know in the comment section below. This one I'm just gonna be having fun. We're gonna be going after superstars and all of that. But if you guys want me to do a realistic rebuild, let me know who we should do it with in the comment section below. But other than that, I guess we can start rebuilding, because the first thing I'm doing is Ryan Anderson. Yeah, brother, you gotta go. I was thinking anybody. Like, I don't want Alex Lynn back necessarily. All these are pretty trash. Is there anything else? Darrell Arthur, I can throw you in there. Unload a bunch of cap at one time. Yeah, none of these guys are even promising. Like, what do I look like taking George Hill? That is actually an L. All right. Does anybody have like a draft pick? I'll take a draft pick. You know, nothing. Just a bunch of second-round picks and Alex Lynn. I'm not giving up a pick. I can promise you that. I mean, all right. What kind of lineup are they having us running? All right. I want to line up. Obviously, I want Josh Jackson playing. I know that last season he played some power forward for him. I want all the young guys playing. So I think it's best for me just to come up with my own lineup. Booker, Jackson, I want you getting some tickets as well. Ayton, I want you to do your thing as well. All right, and Mikal Bridges, I think he's gonna be extremely good. So I want him to be the 6th man. Yeah, I know that this is not realistic, but hold on. Matter of fact, I can just do it like this. Where's it at? I want the young players playing. All right. This is more about what I want. Except hold on, I want that. And Bridges still is not getting enough tick. I don't care what Tyson Chandler is doing. And all right, let me just redo this lineup. All right, so this is gonna be our lineup. It's gonna be Elie Okobo, Devin Booker, TJ Warren, Josh Jackson's rocking at power forward, and then we got Deandre Ayton. We got Bridges as a 6th man, Bender, and everything else doesn't really matter. I mean, Melton's not playing, so I'm gonna be putting him in the G League. I think he has tremendous potential regardless. Booker is #1 scoring option. Second is gonna be Deandre Ayton. We're gonna run through our star player. All that is good, and before I forget, sign you to the G League real quick, and I guess we can do the player mentorships as well, just so that these guys can actually develop. Because, like I said, this is a okay. I guess they already got Booker 1, Mikal Bridges. He can learn from TJ Warren. Is Ayton's learning from Tyson Chandler? All right, so they already had that going. This team should be terrible. I'm really banking on this team being really bad. I want Booker to average around 27 points a game. I think that he can definitely make that happen. Let's just see what this team does though, because hopefully by the end of it, we are able to finish out with a top 3 draft pick. And at the end of season number 1, Steph Curry walks away with the MVP. And yeah, literally the first year is going to always be the exact same thing. Devin Booker does make All-NBA third team, which makes me really question what kind of numbers he actually put up. But now he's at an 88 overall, which is great for us. I'm sure we got nobody on defense. Deandre Ayton, he makes all-rookie first team. He was the number 1 overall pick. And we get Elie Okobo on all-rookie second team. So we definitely take a lot of W's this season. Ayton is now at an 81. I think he was a 79 to start things off. And as far as the stats go, let's look at him. Booker put up 26 points a game, so at least he improved. Almost 5 rebounds and 5 assists. So he actually did really well, shooting 45% from the field and 40% from the 3. So, I mean, he had a really good season. Ayton with 14 points. So, I mean, everybody on this team showed a lot of improvement, and it did exactly what I wanted them to actually do. Jackson, he improved. So did everybody else. And how did Melton do in the G League? D'Anthony Melton is now a 76 overall. Yeah, we're definitely going to use that to our advantage. So let's sim through the entire playoffs. Obviously, it has nothing to do with us. We are projected to be getting the what? I mean, we won 37 games, which definitely I thought that we would have lost a whole lot more. Literally, I don't know how we weren't that bad. I thought we would be so much worse, but at the end of the day, it's really whatever. We still got a pretty good pick. We could probably package that up with like TJ Warren and get an all-star. So I'm not that mad about that. And as normal, it's probably gonna, well, it is gonna be Golden State and the Raptors. The Raptors probably win this. It happens in every single simulation. Let's see who actually walks away with it. They're up 2-0, they're up 3-1, and they win. A huge surprise. Let's get into the offseason though. We walk away with the 13th pick. Just our luck. Yeah, this is some Suns luck. We're gonna go ahead and fire him. Let's see if we can get Popovich, to be honest. We can just stick with the one that we actually got. Yeah, we're not getting Pop. But we do get 2 other great coaches. But getting into the NBA draft, all right, we are projected to be getting Leshy, Bruno Fernando. I don't know how I feel about that one. So if we can package that pick, how much did TJ Warren average? 14 points. That pick in TJ Warren. We can get Steven Adams. I don't really need Steven Adams. We can move up to pick number 11 and get Yusuf Nurkic. I'm really good on that. I mean, are those the only offers? Throw in Ryan Anderson. All right, how about this? Let me just get rid of the bad contracts first. All right, so Ryan Anderson, what can we get for him? This is a W. I'm taking that one. That is actually a huge W. Or is there anything else? That's a no. Is Burton second round? Oh, we can give him to Golden State and try to get Durant. Why not? All right, but let's hop into the NBA draft, man. Let's see if there's a good draft steal there. If there is, we can take him. If there's not, we can just go ahead and trade it. Romeo Langford is just chilling here. We don't need Naz Reid, so I'm not doing that. Romeo Langford though, another guard off the bench, and he's a 77. Yo, shouts out to the scouting department. We definitely took a W there. He's a 76. Yeah, I was not passing on that one. We don't need him, but hey man, I'll go ahead and take that one. All right, I think that would just be perfect. I mean, off the bench, it's gonna be him and Mikal Bridges. So I really like our draft already. Rookie signings, EJ Montgomery, I'll sign you as well because we took a W in both rounds. Player options, Bender, I'm going to bring him back. I am probably going to trade him because he's not improved at all. And let's see, man. Let's see. Free agency. Because now we got cap room. And now that we have cap room, I'm going to be going after a big name, $5 million. Okay. $5 million. Who's getting moved? Like I said, man, it's going to have to be Dragon Bender. I would definitely take it if it wasn't for right now, but I'm taking this one. We'll take Mitchell Robinson. And let's see. I know I'm still short. So TJ Warren is for sure getting traded, because if we can get Kevin Durant on this team, I'm doing it. I'm definitely doing it. Matter of fact, who else is even there in free agency? I think Kyrie's there too. So we're going to have to trade this man regardless. We might as well do it right now. They can take him. I don't really care. And I'm just going to be flipping all these players. I don't want each one more as well. And I might be able to finesse 3 first-round picks out of all these teams. So, the Hawks. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's get back into free agency, man. Kevin Durant, we're going after him. We're also going to be going after Kyrie Irving as well. I would like to get Kyrie. I've gotten Kevin Durant a lot. So getting Kyrie Irving will just be a lot more interesting and a lot more fun in my opinion. Let's see if we can pick him up. How's he feeling about that? All right, he's not coming here. Not really trying to get Jimmy Butler. Of course, I'm going to always offer Kevin Durant. I might even move him, to be honest. Dog. All right, we can't get him. We could go after Klay, to be honest. He has no other offer, so we might as well. All right, so we can get Klay Thompson, which still is really good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting Klay Thompson at all. So that's all that we got to rock with. It's fine. Yeah, I'll renounce all of them, to be real. I kind of want to hold on to Rashawn Holmes. And that's honestly it. KD back to the Warriors, back to the Celtics. Kristaps, they're going to match whatever offer I give him. So, yeah, I already know how this... And we're not even his best offer. Alright. I don't really want anybody else here. And after day 3, we are going to go ahead and we're going to be bringing in Klay Thompson. Welcome to the squad, man. Man, Chris Middleton was just right there. Alright, well, I do want to see what Klay is worth, though. What can we possibly get for Klay Thompson? Markelle Fultz. None of these are, like, amazing at all. Alright, what if we package Klay with, like, Montgomery or something? What does that possibly get us? Jaylen Brown and Al Horford. Nah. I don't really like that one either. I mean, in the end, we could just run a lineup where it's Booker at point guard, but our power forward position is so, like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. All right, so I do want to pretty much do a trade where we get Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma will just help us out so much. So if we could possibly have a chance of getting him, I'm down. We could throw in that Bucks pick right there. No? Really? All right, how about we throw in a few second round picks? Look, I'm not giving up nothing too crazy. I'll give you guys that. Bruh. Looks like y'all's price is a little too high. Alright, anybody else? All I need is a power forward who can stretch the floor. Because they are tweaking on giving up Kuz. Like, they're just not doing it. And I'm not going to overpay for him either. Alright, so anybody else here? I know that getting Brandon Ingram is really easy. Let's see if we can get him instead. Even though, in theory, it should be so much harder to. Alright, so after day 1 of free agency, we are going to be able to actually get Tyreke Evans. And I'm definitely not opposed to doing that. So we pick him up. Alright, so with that being said, we should be able to make a trade now. We don't need Tyreke Evans on the team at all. Alright, so with that being said, I think we're just going to go ahead and leave the roster the way that we want to for right now. We can't make any trade that gives us a good power forward. So we're just going to hold off on doing that for right now. I think that we're just going to go ahead and just let our players develop. But the one thing that we're probably going to be doing is having Booker play point guard for us. That's probably the best option that we got. And we're going to have Klay Thompson. The bench is going to be ridiculous. Tyreke Evans, he will not be in the season opener, as my 2K19 has crashed for the 5th time of me recording this. Like, I don't get why I can't go 30 minutes without this game crashing. Alright, so heading into training camp, let's see what we can actually do. For one thing, Devin Booker, I'm sending him to combo guard camp. And perimeter shooting, I mean, Josh Jackson could obviously use that. But, I mean, other than him, let me see. Yeah, really just him, to be honest. he could definitely use it the most. Alright, so with that being done, I still want to trade Tyreke Evans. Because like I said before, we don't need him. And he's not really a long-term solution for us unless he's like our backup small forward. And even that's pretty much covered. So we can just improve at power forward. I'd be extremely happy. Jonathan Isaac. I mean, Isaac is definitely tall enough to. Can he stretch the floor? I mean, this isn't that bad, to be honest. It's not a terrible trade. I don't want to give up that draft pick, though. But Jonathan Isaac wouldn't be terrible. He definitely would not be terrible. I'm kind of looking for somebody who's more established. So I'm going to go after Kuz one more time. If we can't get him, I'll just pass. But, all right, Tyreke Evans. Come on. And I'll throw in Mitchell Robinson again. Even though I really want to keep him, to be honest. But if we got to give him up, I'll do it. All right, I gotta get one of those huge contracts. Gee, damn, you guys are broke. I'll take the Zeller one. Not nearly as valuable. I'll throw in one last one, but that's all right. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pass on that. I guess we'll just take the one where we are getting Jonathan Isaac, just because I know that Jonathan Isaac can actually turn into a really good player, and he's extremely long already. So him playing that position isn't all outside of the ordinary. Let's go ahead and let's just take him, man, so that we have some help there. All right. Other than that, they can sign whoever they want to actually sign, and let me get straight into this lineup and how I want it to actually be. Alright guys, and for this season, it's going to be Devin Booker, Klay Thompson, Josh Jackson. Then we're going to have Jonathan Isaac at power forward, Deandre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, EJ Montgomery, Romeo Langford. Actually, hold on. This is what I want to do. I want to limit his minutes a lot. I want these guys to really play. And I want Okobo to get a little bit. But I really just want to see how this team plays without me really doing anything. I guess this second season is kind of another test run just to see how good this team can actually do. I mean, we can sign JaVale McGee. That actually helps out a lot because Mitchell Robinson, I'm going to be putting him in the G League just so that he can actually develop. And, all right, let's do this. And McGee can get those backup minutes. But anyways, guys, just let me know how you guys feel about that. All right, let's JaVale right there. Our backup unit is going to be D'Anthony Melton, Romeo Langford, Mikal Bridges, EJ Montgomery, and JaVale McGee. Let's see how this team can do this season. It says that we are rebuilding. I mean, they aren't wrong, but they got us ranked as the 5th team as well. So they're pretty inconsistent with that entire kind of thinking. Booker is the number 1 scoring option. We're just gonna get our shooters open, shoot at will. Let's do both. How about both? Hopefully by the end of this season we actually make the playoffs, which we should be able to, and hopefully we get one of the top 5 seeds in the Western Conference. And at the end of this second season, James Harden wins the MVP. And alright, so everything is pretty much the same. We won a few more games. We are a 45-win team now. Deandre Ayton actually makes All-NBA first team, so he was putting up numbers for us. And that's all that we actually had. We also had him on the all-defensive second team. I don't really know about that, but I guess that's what they said. We were still pretty bad. I mean, we made the playoffs as the 6th seed, so I'll go ahead and I'll take it. But as far as our stats go, everybody's numbers were much lower. Ayton was good. Booker, he was the number 1 scorer. Ayton with 19 points, 16 rebounds, which is ridiculous, and almost 2.5 blocks. So everybody on this team got a whole lot better. Isaac is at an 81. Everybody just improved a lot. Mitchell Robinson, whenever he comes back, he's going to be a 74. Let's sim this first series, man. We're taking on Golden State. We should take the L here. They are, oh yeah. They sweep us. But we are coming back for one more season. While everybody is developing on this team, I think that next season is a season where we should actually be able to realistically contend for a championship. Klay might be getting moved, but we're going to just see what we can possibly do about everything on this team, and that includes making trades with draft picks and all of the following. So I'll see you guys in the offseason. And who wins the championship? Let's speed this thing up. Who wins the championship? It's OKC versus the Raptors. The Raptors are probably going to be going back-to-back as chance because, you know, 2K made them overpowered. But let's get straight into this offseason. It's time for us to make some moves. And we walk away with the 4th pick thanks to Cleveland and the 11th pick in the 21st pick. So we take some major W's there. All right, head coach, we'll just stick with the one that we already got. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. The NBA draft, though. All right, who's even in this draft? Kevin Porter, James. All this is cool. All this is cool and all. What can we get with Klay Thompson in the 11th pick? I can get DeMar DeRozan. Who else? And Lamarcus Aldridge? That's the move. That's the move. I'm sorry, y'all. That is most definitely the freaking move. Wait, do I have to pay anybody this offseason? I don't think I do. I should have. You should still. Yeah, you're still on that contract. You're still on that one. I'm sure you're still on yours too. We still got all of our core players under contract. Except De'Anthony Melton. Whatever. We good. That's most definitely the move. Hopefully it pops up again. But Klay Thompson in the 11th pick. We get LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, that's most definitely the freaking move. Alright, that was most definitely the move. Because that just gives us a lot more depth. But let's hop into the draft. Who's there at pick number 4? Because maybe we flip DeMar in the 4th pick. Alright, Wiseman is there. He could be great at power forward for us. But let me try one more thing out. Trade Finder, the 4th pick. And LaMarcus. Because I know that his overall is going to drop dramatically. It's gonna be a bad drop too. Nobody's really here. Alright, DeMar in that pick. I can get Gordon Hayward, Scotty Lewis. Where was Scotty Lewis drafted? He was the 3rd pick. This is honestly the best trade for us. Because DeMar normally he gets worse. That's like the only thing here. He normally gets worse. And we get another like top draft pick as well. Yeah, we give up the 21st pick. Doesn't really matter. I would much rather give up LaMarcus though. I'm just saying. I would much rather give up LaMarcus Aldridge. All right. Matter of fact, let me try and propose a trade. Let's go to the Knicks. Kristaps, 4th pick. You guys get LaMarcus. And the 21st pick. And that pick. Dog. That's a lot. And y'all still saying no to it. I mean, if I gotta take Gordon Hayward, I most definitely will. But I would rather, like, I don't want it to be for LaMarcus to be. I don't want it to be for DeMar, to be honest. Alright, what is LaMarcus worth by himself? All these are just bad trades. Yeah, all those are just bad trades. DeMar DeRozan would be great, and I never get DeMar DeRozan, but if I can get Gordon Hayward, who's the same age, they relatively make about the same, but Gordon can smack down threes as well. We play him as shooting guard too, and that just helps us out. That helps us out a lot. Let's go ahead and let's take that. And then next up in that, LaMarcus Aldridge. I just have a feeling about his overall. It's something that I just don't like about it. We can get Draymond. I mean, that weakens the Warriors, and his overall, like I said before, it's gonna drop. It's definitely gonna drop. So let's just take Draymond off their hands. Let's send to the end of this draft. We got Gordon Hayward and Draymond Green. So I'm perfectly happy with that. We'll sign Scotty Lewis, who was the 3rd pick as well. So we took a major W with that. We're bringing back every last one of our guys. Mitchell Robinson, who's now at 79. Everybody's coming back. Yeah, this team is about to be OP. All right, let's see what they want to do here. De'Anthony Melton, we'll go ahead and restrict you. Hopefully you don't get an offer. If you do, we might just let you walk. It's not that big of a deal. And bird rights, we have them on Jonathan Simmons. He could offer you, I guess. But who else is here, man? Does anybody want to take a pay cut and come play here? Trust me, it's definitely worth it. We're gonna win a chip. We're gonna definitely win a chip. I like that one. Yeah, I know that Scotty Lewis was definitely better overall, but now we got a point guard to shoot. We got a bunch of shooting guards. We got a small forward, a power forward, and a center. This team can actually contend now. All right, is there anybody else who wants to take a pay cut? I don't need Jeremy Lin. Don't need Darren Collison. Don't really want Andre Roberson. Danilo Gallinari. He don't want to come here. Honestly, at this point, I'm cool with literally whatever. Let's just make sure that we bring back D'Anthony Melton. And other than that, I'm fine with whatever happens with this team. There we go. I'm cool with anything else that happens to this team. Let's hop into training camp because this is definitely the year where we win the championship. Look how much depth we got. We got Jrue Holiday, Devin Booker, Gordon Hayward. We got a power forward now and a center. We got Draymond. This team is going to be great defensively. Literally the only bad defensive player in our starting lineup is Devin Booker. He's the only one. So we can just make him better. We should be a great team. Let's just work on his defense right there. He's now at a 90. What else? Get you up there and shooting. Let's get straight into this final season, man. Matter of fact, I might flip Jrue Holiday because his overall kind of did go down to an 84. So if we can flip Holiday, I mean, fine. Unless there's something like better out there. This is the backup unit. Romeo Langford, Mikal Bridges, Josh Jackson, Jonathan Isaac, Mitchell Robinson. Look, at the end of the day, this team should be able to win a championship. We're just going to see if 2K decides to play us or not. But our team is ridiculously overpowered. And at the end of this season, Kawhi Leonard finishes off with the MVP. And that's something that I've never seen happen. And he also is Defensive Player of the Year as well. And the Raptors are still completely overpowered. Now, did any one of our teams make an All-NBA team? This year, they do not because we have too much firepower on it. We get nobody on any of the All-NBA teams. But we did finish as the second seed in the Western Conference to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Stats-wise, I'm sure that Booker led us in scoring, right? Yeah, Booker still, he put up 24 points a game. Hayward was nice for us. So was Deandre Ayton. So everybody was just cold on this team. But this is a season where we actually need to win the championship. So let's see what we can actually do. You guys already know what the bench lineup is looking like. Everybody was great there. Round one, we're taking on Portland. Portland should not be a problem, but, you know, don't doubt the powers of this game to hand us a major L. Because that is definitely possible. We're up 3-1. Okay, let's not choke this. And we win in 6. Up against the Utah Jazz. We take game 1. We take game 2. Come on, go up 3-0. And we're up 3-0. Let's get him up out of here. Alright, y'all. Can we, like, not choke? Alright, and we advance. And we're going to the conference finals to take on the LA Lakers. The 8th seed. How they take game 1, I do not know. Come on, y'all. Let's not lose to the freaking 8th seed. Dog, it's the 8th seed, man. Alright, it's 2-2. Let's go up 3-2. Let's please end it. And we advance to the NBA Finals. And we're taking on Toronto. I think that our team is a lot more deeper than Toronto. Let's take the 3-1 lead. Okay, we're choking right now. Yeah. Can we please force the game 7? Like, I'm not trying to take an L. Like, Toronto was really over freaking powered, man. How we lose to the freaking Raptors? These guys three-peated. They're not that good. They just are not. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this rebuild. Unfortunately, we were not able to, you know, win a championship. We ran into this freaking team. What are Raptors at? This team with the one player. All right, I guess Jonas Valanciunas as well. They beat 2 players. One is over 90. They beat this team with all of our depth. I think that is ridiculous, but let me know how you guys felt about this rebuild. Make sure you go ahead and like it up and, of course, subscribe. Our final roster was Devin Booker, Gordon Hayward, DeAndre Ayton, Draymond Green, Josh Jackson, Jonathan Isaac, Jrue Holiday, Mikal Bridges, Romeo Langford, Mitchell Robinson, EJ Montgomery, D'Anthony Melton, and Elie Okobo. Oh yeah, and I guess Zach Randolph as well. Now, I built this team with players that I normally never get, so that was definitely a lot more fun. Unfortunately, we cannot get that championship. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to go ahead and like it up. And, of course, subscribe. Let me know who we should rebuild next. And if you guys like the way that I did it in this one. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace, y'all.